I don't want to be so rehearsed. Just say it. Say what you just said. Yeah, because now you're gonna forget.
Hi.
So this is Erica. I'm Will. Right, and you were just saying about our YouTube channel that we're gonna do.
So we're starting a YouTube channel, and the idea that Will came up with, it was kind of a spinoff of something I came up with. It's called Glowing Pains. You know, there's this big craze on everybody glowing up, the glow up, the glow up, whatever, whatever. Well, you know, the thing is, glowing up is not freaking easy, right? You know, Will and I have been dating for about, 7 months now, 6, 7 months.
Something like that.
And we have both enjoyed the food part of our relationship.
Oh Lord.
But the reality is that is just no bueno.
Yeah, you definitely put me on to like a lot of great.
Yes,
food.
I have a very sophisticated palate that I have been able to assist Will
to say the least,
in enjoying, and he apparently can't say no to me when I want to embark on these
It'd be so
amazing
good.
dishes. And so here we are today. And so the trouble that we've been having is not necessarily getting started, but being consistent.
Yeah.
And I think we individually have had our own issues with food, and now we're together having a mutual issue with food.
Because if you say something about some pancakes, because we just had pancakes, I'm gonna be down for pancakes like all the time. Like it could be like any time of the day.
And the reality is, one thing, there was a meme I saw a while back called being fat is hard, and I think being skinny or losing weight is hard. But the reality is both is hard. Eating a lot and then being sluggish, not feeling your 100% is just freaking hard. And honestly, getting to your optimal body size is also, that process is just freaking hard. And so
And you were saying that you think, because we just left a meeting at church, and you were saying that you believe people would treat us differently, or I guess more serious in our crafts, like if we were at our optimal, at our best selves.
I think that could be the case across the board. You know, whether it's in a business meeting, whether it's just out and about. I do think that, and we will be fools to believe that people who are more fit, whether they're attractive or not, are simply just being more well respected, and sometimes aren't even that experienced or knowledgeable in their craft, but just because they at least exude discipline in one area of their life that you can see, they're just sometimes a little bit more respected, in my opinion.
Who would be, because how tall are you?
5'2", almost 5'3".
Okay, so I'm 6 foot, but who would be your body shape or body style? You if you were in your ultimate best self, what would that look like? Like whose body style would you want to look like?
Who would I want to look like? Or
what was your goal? What would be your goal look?
Because I want to look like myself, honestly.
Okay.
I'm fine with my body. I like the way that I'm shaped. I just would like that to be in a more compact version. My hips are never going to go away. They're there to stay, and I'm fine with that. My upper body is also going to be there to stay, and because that I've always been that way, whether I've been at my smallest or my largest. So it really isn't even about looking like anyone or modeling myself off anyone. I just know that I'm gonna still be shapely, but I just more in a compact version.
The reason I ask that, because I'm like, when I look at like Will Smith, who's 6 foot, right? He's almost like 100 pounds less than I am. Like, let that sink in. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I think, when I look at the where they say you're supposed to be when you go to the doctor, at 6 foot, I think I'm supposed to weigh like 178 or 175, something like that.
I should be.
I'm like, oh my Lord.
For my age and height, I think I should be like 135, 140.
Okay.
My personal goal is to at least be at 150, and right now I'm at like 214.
Oh, I'm like 100 pounds more than you, so I feel you.
Yeah.
So we'll want to show you. We're gonna probably show you like some before pictures, so we can obviously show you some after pictures at one point in time. But yeah, just wanted to kind of show everyone who's gonna follow us on this journey, where we are and kind of what was the catalyst about, how we get in here, and hopefully we, be very transparent about the glowing pains that go into, going from, one size to another.
Yeah. I think also too, are we going to mention our bed?
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
So, Will and I have kind of had a bet before, but we both kind of burned on that
Oh my
one.
God, we did horrible on the bet.
But you know, I'm working with a little bit more capital this time, and so I feel a little bit more
That's
confident in my ability to actually pay out if I had to, although I'm not trying to pay out the bet.
That's funny.
So today is July 21st. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I may not be starting today. Okay, it'll probably be July 22nd.
Well, we've already ate bad today, so it's like
We've already ate bad today.
Today.
But the goal is by October the 1st, whoever has lost the most weight will pay the other one $500.
So how many months is August? So August, September, and then the rest is July. So it's only like 2.5 months.
Yeah,
so,
about two full months, 2
Yeah.
months and maybe a week or so.
Yeah.
2 weeks at best.
Yeah. And then some of the things that we're gonna probably be doing is fasting, intermittent fasting. You know, keto diet for sure. But sometimes it's going to be 100% fasting.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just kind of update them on how we do it, right?
Well, yeah.
Because you were talking about starting out just fasting.
Yeah,
right?
so essentially we follow this channel called Healthy Alternative, and it's a helpful platform for those who are trying to fast.
I dropped a ton of weight when I did it. It's just starting back eating is so difficult because when you don't eat for like a week and then that first day, it's hard not to just go ham.
And me, it's just consistency, honey.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can lose weight, but it's difficult for me to just change my lifestyle because I like pasta. Shoot, I mean, I like salmon, but I like very tasty salmon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, we like that Mexican spot too. That Mexican spot down the road.
Desperados.
That junk is amazing.
Anyway, so this channel is going to be geared towards glowing pains and just what comes along with glowing up, you know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be physical. It could be in your spiritual life, your financial life, your relational life.
Yeah, nobody ever talks about how hard it hurts moving from one thing to another.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, I remember when I was teaching and I went from teaching back to the business world and like, I thought I was stressed out as a teacher. Lord.
And even me moving here from Atlanta, I took a leap of faith and moved to Dallas. And, you know, I've been here for 3 years now. But the first year, maybe year and a half of living here, it was a little challenging. Not because things weren't going well in my life, but it was just different being in a brand new environment, not having the same amount of comfort and friends that I had back home. So it was some glowing pains. So essentially, if I've been able to be successful in other areas of my life with glowing up, then I need to be able to master this area. And I don't want to be the fat couple.
It's true indeed.
I say that all the time to Will. I just simply don't want to be the fat couple. I'm not a fan of that, and it's time to make some changes and glow up.
Definitely. So, you know, walk with us on this journey. We'll be updating you soon.
Yes.